Okay. Is it recording? Okay! Hey guys, my name is Jill, and if you don't know me, get to know me. And today I'm making my first YouTube video. We kind of have like a really interesting topic today. It's dating as a tall woman. I'm gonna give y'all like the inside scoop, okay? Like basically just everything I go through dating as a tall woman. So we're gonna be talking about misconceptions, the struggles and challenges dating as a taller woman, like the good and what I've learned from my experiences. Thinking about making a part 2, like kind of helping the girlies out, telling y'all how to move as like a taller woman. So you guys let me know if you want that. But I'm actually like really excited to do this video because it's like something I've had on my mind for like such a long time. Just for some background, I am 6'1", stallion, you know, Megan, Jill the Stallion. So I think I know my fair share. So let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about the misconceptions about dating. I have this on my phone. Number 1, dating is impossible. Taller women don't get guys. I'm so confused. Like, I'm not gonna say like I've heard this verbatim to my face, but like low-key, like I've like there's been people around me that insinuated this. I'm like,
what world are you living in?
Even my taller women, y'all be thinking like you can't pull. Honey, you're just not doing it right, okay? This is like such a big misconception. I won't say like as a taller woman it's impossible to date. That's crazy for me to say. Is it a little bit more difficult? Yes, but that's for reasons like I'm gonna explain. But it's not like impossible like some people are like trying to make it out to be. No, honey, no. Like we pull, we be getting hoes, okay? Like especially me, I be pulling by shit, okay? Anyways, so the next one is guys don't like taller women. This is such a big one and it's just not true. Like if I literally had to like section out like the type of guys, like it's the intention from the type of guys I receive, literally like I'm not even gonna lie, like a good 60, may I be brave and even say 70% are from shorter men or men that are the same height as me. I kid you not. Like most of that is not coming from taller guys. So that like the guys don't like taller women, they love it. Some of them love to climb that tree, okay? They love it. So like if I had to average the height from the guys I get approached by, I'd literally be like 6 foot. If I have a limit to 6 foot, that goes in line with the next one, which is shorter men do not like us. Like I said, they are literally the number one ones that love us. If anything, I won't say taller men don't love us because honey, like I said, the struggle is only if you want to struggle. Like let me tell y'all something. If the face is T, if the body is T, and if your mind, you're an intelligent babe, you're not gonna struggle. Or you're gonna struggle, but not in that way. You're not gonna ever struggle to attract men to you. You just won't. Like, and I just frankly do not believe that my height will ever stop me from finding a man, because it won't, and it hasn't. So, but I know it's like something that people think a lot, so that's something that I wanted to address. Shorter men love us, okay? And I think I don't know, I think it has something to do with like that supermodel appeal. Like it's just giving like stallion, like they love us. You see Tom and Zendaya, like a shorter man will love y'all. Just trust. So the struggles and challenges of dating as a tall girl. Now this section is gonna be a lot. Okay, so the first thing we have is guys that fetishize taller women. This part, it presents itself in so many different ways. Those NBA jokes, especially if you're making that as a shorter man, it's giving like you're fetishizing me, and I don't like that. So that's something I get a lot. It's like they hyperfixate on your height, and it's just like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Ew. Like nobody wants to hear that. Like nobody wants to hear about their height 24/7. Like if that's why you like me, or like that's all you want to know about, like I said, go the other way. Not interested. Not interested. Absolutely not. So that's definitely a big one. Finding guys who are secure is actually a really big one. I think a lot of men, I know a lot of men are like insecure when it comes to taller women, and they just present themselves as insecure. Like you can tell they're not secure in themselves because, like I said, they will always comment about your height. Like always, like they'll always make it a point to say something, and it's just like, bro, Get out of here with that. Like I keep pointing, get out of here, because the trash can, like, the trash can is literally right there. Go to the trash, because that's where you belong. With that being said, like the comments and the jokes are definitely like the hardest part about dating as a taller woman and dealing with insecure men, or just men that just make jokes that's like, why would you do that? So I'm really going to go in and tell y'all about my experiences. Okay, I'm gonna call out each and every one of them. I'm playing. It's not that deep at the end of the day. Like I said, I don't care. Okay, so we're gonna get into the first experience. So I'm going out on this date with this guy, and I'm looking cute, like I'm looking fine, like I'm not gonna lie, like I did my one that day. So I'm going out on the date, and I'm wearing loafers, by the way. I am, okay? And they had like 2 inches on the date, and I'm just like, hey, like what's up? Like, you know, first date vibes and stuff like that. He looks at me up and down, kitchen out like this. Wow, you're a giant. Giant. Like, I was like, are you mad? Like, he called me giant. I'm just like, that's another thing. Like, with taller women, men sometimes they just be like saying anything. Like, they just be blurting anything out of their ass. Like, why would you tell a woman you're a giant? Do you like, I'm still a woman at the end of the day, and one you're trying to pursue at that. So it was kind of like, it was very weird to me. I did not like it at all. Like, it made me feel very awkward. I was able to get over it for the day. And this is one thing I'll say, as a taller woman, you need to have tough skin. I don't care what nobody say, you have to have tough skin. And you have to be able to like hear things and not take it personal, because it won't be the first and it won't be the last time you'll hear some bullshit like that. It won't be the first, it won't be the last. So you just gotta take things by the chin. So that's what I did. I was just like, whatever, like whatever. And I did end up addressing it, like not that day, another day, and like he apologized for it. So it was calm, like it wasn't a big deal. So then afterwards, you know, we're going to go eat and stuff like that. He looks down, he's just like, oh, are you wearing heels? And I'm like, man, like, what is your problem? Like, what is your problem? Like, are you good? Like, mind you, y'all, this man, he's a lot taller than me. So it's just like, why are you asking these questions? So he asked me, are you wearing heels? I'm not. Like, you can look at the shoe, you can tell they're not heels, okay? They're just loafers with a little bit of platform. So I'm just like, no, I'm not. Do you want to wear my shoes or something? Because you keep asking, like, you keep asking about it. Like, you want them? And he's just like, no, and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, yeah. You do a little bit too much asking all these questions. It's just like, boy, if I'm wearing heels, and what? And what? You might be thinking like, oh, you're being a little harsh. It's just like, no, these guys know what they're doing when they're asking these pointless ass questions. You're already tall, okay? Mind y'all, this man, he knew how tall I was before the date. I told him one thing about me, I'm gonna tell you how tall I am. And even if I don't, as soon as I see you ask me how tall I am, I'm gonna tell you. So like, I checked him on that. So that was that experience. So the next thing I would say is, one time, you know, I was talking to this boy who was a little bit taller. And this one day he was just like, I forgot the context, but he was just like, don't worry, I'm gonna grow for you, or something like that. Some dumb shit. Like, he said I'm gonna grow like to like 6'5" or something like that. I said, okay, first of all, you're not, because you've had puberty. But like, it was just like it's not like, when I heard this come, I wasn't like offended, but it's just like weird. Like, why do you have to grow? It's like giving like a little bit like you don't feel secure as a man. So it's just like hearing things like that, it's just like, it's just awkward for me, because it's just like, I don't know, like that's your business, I guess. IG, that's your business. It's just things like that just let me know, yeah, some of these men are ready for a stallion, and that's okay. Like, that other guy, he literally like, not this one, a different guy, he literally like focused on it so much. I'm just like, bro, you're literally like, your head is about to go through the ceiling. Like, if you're taller than 6'6", your head is about to go through the ceiling. I don't want to hear anything from you. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to hear anything from you, because boy, you're really slender, man. Like, come on. And the boy, we were chatting. He's just like, oh, how tall are you? Like, oh, I'm 6'1", stuff like that. He tells me how tall he is. Oh, so you probably don't, date a lot of taller guys. I said, who told you that? I said, who told you that? Because I said, actually, no. All the guys that I've talked to, they're over 6 foot, okay, honey? What, you think you're special coming up in here? What, your height, whatever, you think you're special? You think you're the only tall guy I talk to? You're not special. Oh, one thing, y'all, one thing I absolutely hate, like, one thing I hate is when men will try to tell you how tall you are. Oh
Oh
my gosh, this has to be like the worst part about dating. They'll try to tell you how tall they are. Ooh, let me tell y'all this one experience. Okay, so I'm at a party, you know, I'm looking good per usual. The party's about to end, and I'm just like standing there, you know, waiting for my friends so we can kick the bucket. Oh, kick the bucket is crazy. So we can kick it and go. Kick the bucket. I'm so sorry, guys. So we can kick it and we can go. This man, he comes up to me and he's just like, how tall are you? By the way, I hate when they start, like, this is also my number one thing that I hate, what men do when they try to approach you. Like, is that how you approach a woman? And I'm just like, I'm 6'1". You know, I might have even told him 6'2". I swear, y'all. I think I even told this man 6'2". I said, I'm 6'2". And he's just like, no, you're not. Mind y'all, I'm looking for it. I said, excuse me. I said, what? He's just like, I'm 6'2". Mind y'all, this man is standing at a cool 5'11". 5'11". He's standing right here to me. He said, no, you're not. I'm just like, okay. I said, yes, I am. I said, I don't think you're 6'2". And he's just like, I am 6'2", trust. And I'm just like, you're not. And I said, you're not. And then he wanted to say something, oh no, you probably taller than like 6'4". I said, don't tell me how tall I am. I'm gonna lie to y'all. That's the one shit I do not play with, is when a man tells me how tall I am, because I have no reason to lie. But what am I lying for? Okay, I'm still tall, whether I'm 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". I'm still tall. Go back for a little bit and I was just like, it's okay, like, you're gonna reach there one day. And this part is kind of crazy. I was like, you're gonna reach there one day. And I tapped the top of his head, like I basically like little boy him. He's just like, oh no, like, you're not gonna little boy me like that and stuff like that. I said, boy, like, whatever. So I'm about to walk away. He's just like, oh, you look good and stuff like that. Pause. If you thought I looked good, why didn't you just start with that? Like, you don't need to do that rah rah, like, oh, I'm taller than you, or I'm 6'2", shit. Like, that's not attractive. Like, that's not cute. Like, that turned me off from you to even start. Like, that, like, you wasn't gonna get a chance based off of that. Like, so I don't know why he didn't just start with that. So I'm just like, I don't know, it just gives insecure when they like height check. Like, I can't tell y'all how many men have tried to height check me. Like, not even try, they just do it in front of my face. Like, they just height check me and they just stare, and it's just like, it's just weird. So, and then he's just like, oh, like, you know, you look good and stuff like that. I said, okay, thank you. Like, I just like got out of there after that. And, you know, after that, like, a couple people were just like, oh, like, you did him dirty, like, you were harsh on him and whatnot. And I was just like, I get it. And I was thinking about it, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But at the same time, that's a lesson for y'all men. Don't come to a girl telling her how tall, you're this tall, la 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 la, knowing that at the end of the day, you just want her. Like, you just trying to get her digits. Then start with that. Like, I promise you don't need to do that, all that hype macho shit. I promise you don't need to do that. Like, you really don't. Especially if you're shorter, that's not gonna get you any brownie points. It's not. And he did not get my number that night. I wasn't gonna give it to him anyways, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but he really didn't get it because of that, or my Instagram. So that's why I did that. I just wanted to teach him a little lesson. I don't know, I've definitely had my fair share of experiences. I probably have more. Like I said, this might need to be a part 2, because the list goes on and on. The stuff I've heard, the experiences I've lived, I'm literally a survivor. I'm a survivor. I am a survivor. So now let's talk about the pros dating as a taller woman. So one thing I really like is like the amount of compliments I get from people in general, but in this case we're talking about dating. So the amount of compliments I get from, you know, people I'm dating or have dated, that it's just like, you're extremely confident. Like, the way you come across, like, it's very attractive, like how confident you are. And as a taller woman, that's like, it warms my heart, because it's just like, as a tall woman, you really gotta build from the ground up. Every tall woman has gone through that like awkward stage and stuff like that, and like kind of just like finding like how to move elegantly in their height. And when I tell y'all, like, the way you carry yourself, that's the most important thing with dating as a taller woman. You cannot be insecure. You can't, because like I said, you're going to hear all types of comments. Not only that, like, confidence, you just gotta work, you just gotta double that confidence. You just gotta. Because if you're not confident in general, it'll show, but especially as a taller woman, people can tell when you're not comfortable in your body, when you're not comfortable in your height. That's something really important, because it'll make you more attractive. Like I said, when someone asks me how tall I am, when a man asks me how tall I am, I say I'm 6'1". I'm 6'1". Do you wear heels? Yeah. I wear 2, 3, 4. I don't care if you're 5'9", 10, 5'8", you're a baddie. You're automatically a baddie. So even if you don't have that confidence, you literally fake it until you make it. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the only way you're going to successfully date. And do not date insecure men. It's a good feeling to be a tall girl and kind of just like be a tall girl and find somebody that just like loves that. They love that about you. Like it just makes them like ha. And something a lot of tall women go through is like kind of struggling to feel confident in dating. Like I would say the pro about dating like as a taller woman, dating someone that like appreciates you for you and accepts you for you and loves you for you, finds you, like all of you, attractive. That's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. So I want to make another video, like I said so many times during this video, kind of giving advice dating as a taller woman. So if y'all want that, let me know, because I'm ready to make it. I will say one piece of advice with dating as a tall woman: never sit there and think it's impossible, because let me tell you something, it's not. When you navigate dating, the most important part is to be authentically you, to be confident. Okay, like let me tell you something, if you're an attractive person, like nobody's going to reject you because you're tall. Baddie is a baddie. Okay, it don't stop nothing. It don't stop the bag, it don't stop the chase, it don't stop nothing. Okay, and then you're always a prize. See you later.